How's it going, YouTube and my future self? Welcome back to the Lab TCG. My name is Will, and today we're going to be looking at how to create a free website for your Pokemon business. Now, this is a pretty cool video because most places that require you to make websites with an e-commerce engine charge you a monthly fee to get started. Now, if you're getting started with a Pokemon business, getting a monthly fee for something that you haven't really set up yet doesn't make a whole lot of sense, as it's going to just start eating into your profits. But I have a solution to you, and this is something that I'm currently using so that I'm not paying a monthly fee. And you can set up a free website that you can accept payments through, you can ship items through, you can create bulk forms, you can do a lot of stuff with this site, and it's actually really fun. You going through the entire process of creating an e-commerce store is probably the better way to say that, is a lot of fun. You can create your items and you can do a whole bunch of stuff on it. I'm going to show you the basics. I'm not going to go into the more in-depth stuff like taxes and shipping zones, but I will go ahead and show you how to add items to the shop, how to set it up, the editor, all that, and I'll show you my site as an example of what I built on the same engine. With that being said, let's go ahead and hop into the platform we're going to be using today. Alrighty, so the e-commerce hoster and payments processor that we're going to be using to set up our free website for your Pokemon business is going to be Square. Now, Square was the name of the company that owned this processor, but now it is called Block, but I believe it's still called Square. The website still says Square, so this payment processor / web hosting service is called Square, owned by the company Block. Now, this site is pretty cool because you can set up a fully fledged e-commerce site and accept payments and not have to pay any monthly fees, and all you're on the hook for is the credit card processing fee, which is excellent because it allows you to post on social media, attract customers to your website. You're paying less in fees if you were to use Amazon, eBay, TCG Player, etc. The only downside being is you need to advertise and create a brand around your store because that's how you're going to attract customers. Or if you're using a marketplace like eBay, you are basically using eBay's customer base, and that's kind of why the fees are so high, is because you're basically paying for their advertising that they've already done to curate customers. With your own site, that's all on you. So naturally, you're going to pay less in fees, but you need to put more work in, whether you're branding with ads or without ads or whatnot. But I'm not going to talk too much about advertising. This is more so how to build the site. So you're going to go ahead and head over to squareup.com. US English. You can just go ahead and look up square.com and this site will show up. Up here, you're going to go ahead and go to the it's the products, commerce, the online store. So Square is a payments processor first. So this site directly is more so talking about a point of sales kiosk that you could use at your business. So you want to go products, commerce, online store. Now, once you go to the online store, go ahead over to pricing. I'm just going to kind of show you the features. So if down the line you want to upgrade your plan and pay more for certain things, their prices are also pretty competitive. Shopify, being a real entry point, is like $29.99. There's also Wix, but for the professional plan, it's only $12 a month, and you get some other stuff. Now, one of the downsides that I'll preface here before we go much further is you cannot use your own domain if you are using the free plan. Now, what this means is for the labtcg.com, I cannot put the labtcg.com on this website for free. I do own the labtcg.com, and I'm using Google domains to reroute it to whatever my labtcg square site web address is. So just want to get that out there. You can't use your own domain, so it might look a little funky, but you could also take the strategy I'm using, and I think I got my domain for $1 the first year and $12.99 for the second year, and passed that on Google domains. So that's one way you could do it, is you pay $12 or $1 for the year, and then you get a free website, and then you redirect it. Different topic, but that is one way to get around not having your own domain on a free plan. So here we have the free plan. You build a website and start selling online. It's completely free, $0 a month. And then you are going to get charged 2.9% plus 30 cents for each transaction, which is really not that much at all. If you're selling a $100 product, you're going to pay about $3.20 in fees. That's pretty good. So you got the start for free button, which we'll click, and that will take us to the sign up page, but you can list unlimited products. There's integration with Instagram and Facebook. You can offer pickup, delivery, and shipping, which is great if you have a local community that wants a site to support you on. They can pay less in fees and whatnot. You have self-serve ordering. You can create orders and invoices. There's SEO tools, and it syncs with Square POS. So if you had a setup that people could come buy stuff from, you can sync all your items to Square's point of sales and use the kiosk that they have for free. So you're going to hit the start for free button, and it's going to take you to a sign up page. Now, I already have the account, so we're going to go ahead and go into my back end of my store. But if you are just setting this up, you would go ahead and hit that start for free button, and it would take you to a sign up page. So here we have the website overview. And essentially, if you hit this little menu over here, you have your home, you have your online, you have your items, orders, transactions, customers, balance, reports, online checkout, tons of stuff. There are certain features that are limited. You can't view a lot of the reports unless you pay for the higher plans. But as far as it goes, all you need to do is accept orders, ship them, and build the website. There's an entire editor that we can go ahead and take a look at. And this is what my site looks like for free. You can completely customize this. You know, you have the logo at the top. You have some tabs over here. Shop all, pre-orders, sell us your bulk. This banner, the Charizard image is a little bit blurry, but you can put an image across to your homepage. You can have a rotating banner. You got the featured products with the Brilliant Stars pre-orders right here. You can change this to whatever you want. So for a while, I had this as just 3 different booster boxes. You can put text. You can put a newsletter. You can do tons of stuff. It's really great. They have an entire building program for your websites. So the homepage, it's going to give you an overview. Last 30 days, some metrics on the sides. Sales, haven't made any sales yet, but you can go ahead and set all this stuff up. And then you can also browse all the different features. So here's some features on the left. Like I said, not all of this is going to be available for free, but there are a lot of stuff that you can do with this. The back-end systems of Shopify, especially, and other sites, they're really great. You can do a whole lot of stuff with inventory management, setting up branding, campaign, emails, etc. So having a website is pretty good, and is something that I'm going to be implementing more into my business. So this tab has some metrics right here. Then on this website tab right here, if you go to the online portion, and then on the website tab, you have edit site, which is going to be your site editor. You can set up your domains, your SEO. You can set up form submissions. So if someone wants to sell bulk to me and they submit a form, it's going to be under that form submission. Site preferences, all your items, your orders, and your fulfillment. So if I want to edit site, when you start your account, it's going to give you a blank website that you can go ahead and edit. And this is pretty much what my site's back-end editing looks like. You open up that site editor, and you can do all types of stuff. You can change the header, you can change the body, you can change text, you can change font, all types of stuff. And when you create items, they're directly going to post onto the site itself. Pretty good. So I would recommend that if you're starting a site, you create a logo, get some branding going. So there's my logo. You can use whatever you'd like, and then you just set up the site. You can add products and all that stuff. There are tutorials on Square and also on YouTube that are going to show you exactly how to do that. I'm not going to cover that type of stuff in this video today. I just wanted to show you the site that you could create and also the opportunity that's there. So that's all the website building stuff. And like I said, you can pretty much edit everything on this page to customize it how you want it to look for your store. Now, if we want to go ahead and go to site items, you click this button. It's going to show you all the stuff that you have listed on your site. So here, for example, I have all these graded cards and I have different stuff and whatnot. So let's go ahead and create a new item. So if we wanted to add something to our site, whether that's sealed product, a single, a graded card, a playmat, you name it, you go create item, and then you could go ahead and fill out all this information. So you have your item title. So what's the item called? We'll just go test item. You have your price, say $200 or $2,000. You can create a sale price. So if you wanted to go $150 instead of $200, you could put that there. You can put a description. This is a test item for a YouTube video. Visibility, you can make it visible and ready to purchase, or you can hide it. You can also make it unavailable. That's all how you want the customers to see it. You can choose your fulfillment. So if you want to only offer shipping, you would click the shipping button. If you want to offer pickup, you can set up a nexus basically on the store that allows people to pick up items from your wherever you're doing business. You can also set up times that they can come, how you want them to communicate with you, and all that stuff there. On the free plan, there isn't a way to do calculated shipping, so the shipping weight is not a huge deal. If you were doing this, I would recommend doing something like a flat fee up to $100 and then over $100 free shipping. Most businesses in Pokemon can afford to do that, and I would recommend doing that and just factoring the price of shipping into your products. So you could enter the shipping weight here if you had a more premium plan that allowed you to do calculated shipping. That is unfortunately something you can't do on the free plan. Tax exemption, pickup and delivery prep time, stock units. So you would enter your stock here, how many items you have. You can update it. You can use different types of inventory management, recounting. Then you have your item SKU. This is up to your business. Variations. I don't use this for my site, but if you wanted to group all your booster boxes into one listing, you could change the variations on all the different types. Maybe you want to sell booster packs with different pack arts. That's another option that you have there. Modifiers and then categories. So like if I wanted to add this category or add this product to one of my categories, this is a test item. Let's just say it was a fake booster box. You could click the booster boxes category and you create these categories in the back end. It'll basically lump your products together and display them that way on the site. So for example, the pre-orders is a category that I've chosen to have be one of the top collections. And the collection essentially just has these 4 items on it that are available for pre-order. That's how the categories work. You can create categories and lump products together. You can create subcategories too. And then SEO, if you wanted to try and mess with SEO and get your tags set up for keyword search, that's where you would do that there. Also just another topic for later. So we'll go ahead and save this item. And Square is pretty fast. So we have this test item right here. And I think we put it into booster boxes. So if we go over here and open booster boxes, there it is. So there's our item. It's on sale. I didn't put an image, but you can see it was a very quick upload. It's pretty seamless. And then from here, if someone wanted to buy it, they would do shipping, add to cart, and then they would proceed to the checkout page from there. So that is all of that. Then I'll quickly go over here with the site categories. This is where you could add categories. You could add more test items, whatnot. You can delete all that stuff. So overall, I just wanted to show you how you could set up a website for free for your Pokemon business. Is it the most glitz and glamour, bells and whistles product you could have? No, but you can pay for extra features or you can hop onto other sites if you're ready to upgrade. But if you're just starting out and you want a website that you can send followers or customers to, maybe your friends to, you have a website that you can charge your sales tax on so that you're covered there. You can set up shipping profiles, you can add products, you can have local delivery, you can create bulk forms. There's a lot of stuff you can do with this. You could also set up an About Us page, a Contact Us page. There's all types of things about what the domain is. If you notice up here, it says the labtcg.square.site. So I own it and I sent it to redirect to Square. So that's one way you could set it up. But that's going to be